Hey, Mike Finney here, golf teacher based at the University of Louisville Golf Club. I don't think I go through a day of teaching golf when I'm not asked a form of this question. Hey, Mike, what makes the ball fly in the direction that it flies? Why does it start in the direction it starts, and why does it curve while it's in the air? Well, obviously, it's a pretty complex discussion, one that we could really easily get into the weeds, but I want to just really make it super, super simple. So the next time you're out at the driving range, you can maybe self-diagnose some errors that you might have. So here's a 7 iron, a Ping I-525 7 iron to be exact, and it has obviously it has its 7 iron loft. Um, we, as the golfer, we can kind of control this grip as far as where the horizontal aim of the face is at impact. And everything I'm about to discuss is considering what the face and head are doing during the impact interval. And that's an extremely short amount of time. To be exact, it's 450 microseconds, which is 0.00045 seconds. So it's very close to instantaneous, although there is some time when the ball and the club are stuck together and they're moving together. It's probably about a half inch or slightly longer in distance while they're together, but the ball gets its orders pretty quickly, and it listens to the following parameters. So wherever the horizontal face angle is pointing, that is normally about 75% of the ball's starting direction. So if the face is pointing at the camera, the ball's generally going to start at the camera, so at least 75% of it. If it's 10 degrees to the right, the ball's going to start 10 degrees to the right. If it's pointing 10 degrees to the left, the ball will start close to 10 degrees to the left. Now, obviously, what's the other 25%? It's the path that the club head takes through the ball. So along with this path comes friction across the face. So the friction of the path will pull the ball and start the ball in the direction of the path, at least 25%. So if you stay with me here, if you have a zero face at impact, here comes the club, boom, it hits the golf ball, and the face is pointing directly at the target. Uh, and it's a zero face, but say at the same time you're delivering the zero face, you're swinging 10 degrees out to right field. That 10 degrees will create some friction across the face. The ball will be dragged, in this case, 2.5 degrees and start 2.5 degrees to the right of the target. Even though the face is zero, the path and it's 10 degrees of in to out, that friction created on the face will basically pull the ball along that path, but only at 25%. So 2.5 degrees, it'll start to the right. And then since you swung to the right of where the face was pointing, when the ball gets in the air, the ball will curve to the left. Um, if you think of it this way, if you can always deliver a zero face, which is a big if you swing to the left of the face, the ball's going to have cut spin in the air. If you swing to the right of the face, the ball's going to have draw spin in the air. That's a pretty simplified version of things, and the 75-25% number face to path doesn't always hold up depending on clubhead speed, uh, the face, the way the face, the materials, the way the face might flex, the roughness or the smoothness of the face, the golf ball itself. There are a lot of mitigating factors, but at the minimum, the face is 55 to 60% of the initial starting direction. And lots of times it gets up to 80, 85%. So the 75% number on as far as horizontal face, as far as horizontal start, is a pretty good number to go by. So it's 75-25. The face is 3 times more important than the path. In putting, that ramps up to 90% to 10%. So the face is 90% more important than the path in putting. But that's a video for another day. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of the fleetingness of impact, and then what really dominates and controls the initial ball launch, and then the curve in the air. So hope this video helps, and hopefully you can hit it better on the range after you diagnose a few of those issues. Thank you.